Hello all, it's Matt. Today I want to tell you about my honest personal experiences since upgrading my PC in March. I want to talk about four things. The things I expected would happen after upgrading my PC, the things that actually happened after getting my PC upgraded, the things that I thought that I would hate about PC gaming, and the things that I actually hate. So, before I upgraded about 7 months ago, I was a console guy. And the list of devices that I owned was PS1, PS2, PS3, Xbox, and Xbox 360, and so on. Little did I know that I was going to be forced into the master race. My biggest and only persuader was really the monthly fees that I would incur by upgrading to a PS4 or Xbox One. So I began to search for other options. I tried to stick with my PS3, but I really needed to play Assassin's Creed Unity. I've played every game previous, and I couldn't miss this one. So the PC was really the only choice that offered me the next-gen graphics and didn't cost me monthly fees. So my rationalization. The next step towards buying what I needed for this gaming PC. My budget was $100. No, $200. No, three. Don't ask how I arrived at $400. I just knew I wanted my computer to be future-proofed. I figured $400 for a gaming computer was about the same $400 I would spend on a graphics card. I figured that I would get better game sales from Steam and others, but then again, I really only bought used games on PS3 anyway. I figured that a new GPU was the only thing that I would need, and I would be set. Well, enough backstory, Matt. Get to what they want to hear. So what did I expect? A better gaming experience for one, higher resolutions, higher frame rates, and more. I expected to eventually get 3 monitors and do a triple monitor surround setup. And I was looking forward to a larger gaming community. Not more players, but more involved players. So, what did I get when I upgraded? This is your question. What changed? Well, I got all of my expectations. The graphics are stunning, amazing, but only if you have the right hardware. For instance, my Asus VG248QE is a TN panel, not focused on color accuracy or ultra high resolution. I could get a better looking picture from my TV by my bed. Then I went out and picked up a Dell 2416D, an IPS 1440p monitor. IPS meaning great color accuracy, and 1440p meaning it has 1.7 times the pixels of 1080p. Only then did I really have to take a step back in awe of how amazing scenery was. Triple monitor gaming is a different story. And despite having 3 times the resolution of 1080p, there is a weird magnification that happens in-game on your outer monitors. Obviously, this is to give you an immersive experience, but it's almost too excessive. Also, some games don't take it too well. Rather than showing you more of your surroundings like you would hope, some games actually zoom you in. You can't effectively see what you used to on top and bottom, which almost entirely defeats the purpose of surround. Only in racing games does it really look cool and become more immersive. But you also have to own a GPU capable of a frame rate to make it look good. And my 970 isn't even enough to make it feel right. As for the larger community, I didn't get quite what I was expecting. The gaming community hasn't changed much from consoles, but I really like the forum communities. I never much liked forums before this point, but now forums are great for helping others and getting help. Thank you to all the forum people out there. You understand me. What else did I get out of my upgrade? I got a hobby. A hobby that I've taken upon myself to obsess over. Not gaming itself, but parts and performance and getting more out of everything. It's about higher overclocks, faster speeds, less dust, lower temperatures, a new keyboard here, a new monitor there, and now we have become invested in it. $400 was just the start. And then you find out that this is cool, that is cool, and you are just wanting the best gaming experience possible. And that you will have. Using Fraps is cool for $37. I love watching all of my gameplay. It's just so darn easy. Good job, Fraps. Good job, PC. It's also cool to know how to fix everyone else's computer problems, and to know how to do it without looking it up. Then you start noticing all the things they need to start upgrading. I've now got a considerably larger box collection than I used to, which I love, by the way. I just wasn't expecting it, which is why I want you guys to know. Oh, and you should never rule out used PC parts. There aren't many out there, but they are going to give you the most product for your buck. Also, keep an eye out for deals. I check PC Part Picker's website every day to see what listings they have at lower prices. Thanks to the used bits and the deals on pieces, according to PC Part Picker, my set is $3,000. And no, I did not pay that. Wait, Matt. You're saying too much about the good things. Right then. What about PC gaming did I think that I would hate? I thought that the idea of using a mouse and keyboard was actually really gross. And it is, for a few games. For instance, Assassin's Creed. And then I learned about Motion Enjoy. Motion Enjoy is a program that helps you use a PlayStation or Xbox controller with your PC. And now I can play with a controller. But this also means that I can play on my bed, so long as it's closed. I also thought that the online gaming community was going to be way more competitive. But really, as you can see, it doesn't really change how well I do in games. And I'm not an obsessive gamer. I don't play 10 hours a day. But guys, here's the part other PC gamers won't tell you. After spending hundreds, thousands of dollars on upgrades, it's hard to admit to anything, but here it goes. First, I hate the compulsion to buy more. Even though my setup is strong, I've already told myself the upgrades I want next. A new case, an Obsidian 750D, I want liquid cooling, more Noctua fans, and even a second 970 for SLI, an investment I expect to make within just a few months. I hate playing older consoles. I can't even play my PS3 anymore. The only times I do play on my consoles is with friends, split screen, and I find myself thinking this would be so much better on my gaming PC. On a side note, guys, people might say that as a reason not to get a PC, no split screen. Then I say you can play split screen, but it's either complicated or rare that the game supports it. And then I say, how many new gen consoles games offer split screen? Not as many as you might rationalize. And even if that is the case, I have friends to go to anyway, and I can play at their consoles, if the need be. Now guys, I also have a tendency to puke for playing at anything at 720p or less. After buying my 1440p monitor, even 1080p looks noticeably pixelated. Your friends won't change over when you do. They just don't understand. My older brother, who can afford a gaming PC and is even looking at getting an Xbox One, won't even look at my gaming PC. He's worried that he won't be able to play on his PS3 the same way again. And you know what? He's kind of right. PCs are not quiet. I thought this wouldn't bother me. It does. With my headset on, less so, right? But eventually I have to take those off. And quietly browsing the internet is not so quiet anymore. Then again, I do think back to the days of Xbox 360s and how quiet those were. They weren't. They weren't quiet at all. Guys, more than anything, I hate the responsibility and maintenance of owning a gaming PC. Some people won't have this problem, like my younger brother. I'm building his gaming PC. I'm showing him how to do things and what to do. But for me, I have to largely learn everything on my own, well, with the help of Google. To know that I could fry my motherboard, kill my CPU, and make a fire out of my power supply if I'm not on my A game is terrifying. But I love it. It's an adrenaline rush, and it feels amazing every time I complete something on my computer. A computer is not a PS4 or Xbox One. On a computer, you can keep it stock, run it like it is, but you won't. You will improve it, and you will perfect it. So in conclusion, should you get a gaming PC? Well, let me tell you, I would never go back. A PS4 or an Xbox One, it won't define you. A gaming PC will. It will become a part of you. Expensive or not, refined or basic, it will be yours, and it will be beautiful. Thank you very much, guys, for watching this video. Please like and subscribe.